Hey, Freddy with CG Off-Road. As you know, many enthusiasts want their vehicle to perform and sound great, so one of the first things that they upgrade is the exhaust. Now there are tons of different ways you can go about doing this, and we get questions all the time on which exhaust upgrade they should do, whether it's an Axle-Back, Cat-Back, or a full header-back system. So today we're going to talk about a few of the exhaust upgrade options with their pros and cons, so you can decide which is for you. To start off, we're going to go to the back of the vehicle and talk about the easier and most affordable exhaust option first. The first type of exhaust upgrade we're going to talk about is Axle-Back Exhaust. Now, depending on which type of vehicle you have, these are usually the most common upgrades because they're so affordable and easy to install, and they'll give your vehicle a nice touch with an aggressive exhaust tone. Most Axle-Backs are essentially just going to be a muffler upgrade with a nice exhaust tip. They won't really improve exhaust flow enough to see a performance gain, but they can give you a more aggressive sound that won't be too loud while giving you a nice set of tips for a nice custom look if that's what you're going for. Axle-Backs are so easy to install. We can install one on our 2008 Wrangler in about 10 to 15 minutes, and as you can see here, they'll give you a nice look and sound. Our next exhaust upgrade is going to be the most common upgrade for people who are looking to improve the exhaust note and performance. Catbacks are going to be a step above Axle-Backs because they replace more of the factory piping and mufflers. They're usually going to cost more than Axle-Back exhaust because you're getting more with the kit, but because you're upgrading more of the factory system with usually larger and smoother tubing, you'll be able to reduce exhaust restrictions for more performance and efficiency. Depending on the system you get, you'll most likely get a louder and more aggressive exhaust note because you're upgrading the factory muffler or upgrading or deleting the factory resonator, but it is possible to keep it quiet while improving exhaust flow if that's something you're looking for. We actually wanted a little bit of a quieter exhaust for our 2008 Wrangler, so we have a Borla Touring Catback exhaust on here. It looks and flows way better than the factory exhaust, but it's not too loud. There's practically no drone when you're out on the highway. Our third and final exhaust option that we're going to be talking about today is a set of headers, which are usually paired with a Catback exhaust when installed, and those are under the hood. There are many different styles of headers out there, just like Catback and Axle-Back exhaust, but for the sake of this video today, we're just going to be talking about headers in general. If you want to really improve the performance and efficiency of your engine to get the most out of it, a set of good headers will do just that. A set of quality headers are going to replace the factory and usually extremely restrictive exhaust manifolds and catalytic converters to let the engine breathe significantly better for improved performance that you'll most likely be able to feel and give a killer sound. Although headers offer a serious performance benefit, they're the most expensive of the options that we've discussed, especially when they're paired with a Catback exhaust. If the headers you get do eliminate the factory catalytic converters, they are going to be recommended for off-road use only because, well, they eliminate the catalytic converters. Headers are also going to be far more difficult to install than just doing a Catback or Axle-Back exhaust, but in my opinion, the performance gain and improved exhaust note is well worth it every time. Another thing to be mindful of when installing headers is that they're usually going to increase engine bay temperatures, and they can melt certain components like the spark plug wires, so a set of header wrap like this DEI kit is a solid investment. Now, like I said earlier, there are many different ways you can go about upgrading your exhaust, all of which have their own pros, cons, and price points. I hope the information we went over today was helpful to you. I know which one I would choose. All you have to do is decide which is for you.